Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of the Main Street Talk podcast, your go-to podcast for everything Walt Disney World related. The news, the updates, the tips, the tricks, the closures, the construction, everything Walt Disney World related. My name is Nick, and with me is Joni, as always.
Hi, everyone.
So
Nick finally turned my mic on.
I did. I've been having, the last few weeks, we've had to do some retakes because at the beginning, I have her mic muted because our podcaster here seems to do better when one mic is muted at the beginning because it kind of differentiates between the two of us. And I have been forgetting to unmute her, so we have to do retakes. So
If only there was an actual one for real life, huh?
yeah.
Oh, hey, that was a trap. And you fell right
into it. So this week's a little different. We are recording very early. We're recording on Thursday, July 10th.
As opposed to
Usually we record on Saturdays.
Sunday.
Yeah, Saturday or Sunday. So all the news is going to be current through Thursday. So if anything big happens over the weekend, I apologize. We will catch up to it with next week's episode.
Yeah.
But we are going out of town this weekend to visit family in the Chicago area. So we're not going to be home Saturday or Sunday. So we're recording a little early, but
still lots to share.
Lots to share, and we will catch up next week. Like I said, if anything big happens over the weekend, we're going to be sitting outside in the sun watching softball games all day this weekend.
Yep.
So I guess we'll just get right into it.
Okay.
How festive do you feel right now?
How festive do I feel? Well, considering it's between 85 and 90 degrees outside, not very.
Yeah, you know what? There is a local brewery here, actually, back in my days, that they make a Christmas beer. Actually, it's called Jingle Java.
Yeah,
and
it's a very thick,
it's a
like
very
lager
thick
style
coffee stout. I think it's in July. I don't know. I haven't,
a Christmas in July.
Christmas in July, they would release a batch of the Jingle Java.
Yeah, I never did like it.
I used to like it back in my day. But how festive are you feeling now?
How festive? Well, I am one that, and Nick can vouch for this, I leave a tree up year round.
That is true. I didn't even think about that.
And I decorate it. This is the first year I've done it. I just didn't take it down after Christmas. And then January, it got snowflakes on it. In February, it got hearts on it. And March, it got shamrocks. So with every month, it's just a tall, slender pencil tree. And so right now it's got flags and
Uncle Sam hats.
It's Uncle Sam hats and flags and little firework pom-poms on it. And it's cute. So I suppose I'm always festive.
Well, you're going to be much more festive.
Oh, yeah?
After today.
Okay.
I don't tell Joni a lot of what we're going to talk about.
I have no idea what
I'm
going to
talk
today.
about on the
Except
show.
our rides.
Except the rides. We coordinate some things together. But Disney dropped a ton of holiday news over the week.
Wait, are we talking holiday first, or are we going to go into parks first? What are we doing
We're
first?
going to do holidays, because holidays is most of the news this week.
Okay.
And it's only Thursday, so...
Well, you're switching it up on me. Usually we start with Magic Kingdom.
We do start, but but...
that's like cake and butter.
Yeah, holidays
Bread and butter,
was the bulk of the talk with Disney this week. This first piece of information has me a little confused. Maybe I didn't look far enough into it, but... So Disney announced that the holidays this year would be from November 14th through December 31st. Okay. Now, the reason that confuses me a little bit is because all of the years
past... Can I back you up?
Sure.
I apologize. We're talking Christmas holidays.
Yes.
Okay. When you said holiday, I was including the not-so-scaries in there also.
We're talking... No, they already announced all that.
Christmas
We're talking,
stuff. Okay.
We're talking, Christmas.
Christmas stuff. I was like, wait a minute. Those dates just are not jiving with...
Yeah.
Okay.
So
proceed, please.
So they announced November 14th through December 31st. Now, the reason I'm a little confused is because in most years past, Magic Kingdom especially transformed from Halloween to Christmas overnight. After the last Not So Scary Party, which was usually Halloween. I think sometimes they would do it on November 1st. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, they announced November 14th through December 31st.
Well, now it's November 14th. So what's going on?
I don't know. I didn't really look into if that meant Halloween or not. That remains to be seen.
So you thinking they might extend I'm
thinking they might take a break between Halloween and November 14th.
Well, maybe
I
they'll
don't
go
know.
around to the hotels and get all the trees up. So next time we're there, we can see our tree.
Yeah, that could be it. We just missed our tree by days last
Yeah,
time we were at
we
Animal
sure did.
Kingdom. They did announce some holiday stuff. They announced that they teased, rather, that gingerbread displays will be up again at resorts.
Okay.
They didn't say which ones, but we do know that the Grand Floridian, the big gingerbread house, will not be in
I
2025
do remember hearing that.
because of the refurbishment that's going on there. So the big one will not be there.
Okay.
So stay tuned for what they announce for gingerbread. I'm assuming all the regular ones will still be there, but like I said, they haven't announced it. And
When you mean regular, where?
like the carousel, and I think that was at Boardwalk, and then the Cinderella Castle at Contemporary, the animals at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So, but that remains to be seen.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to stay on top of this.
We have yet to see the carousel and the animals
We have
at
not
Animal
seen the
Kingdom
carousel.
because we've missed those
We missed them.
also.
We just missed them.
We did get to see the gingerbread house and the castle.
Yeah.
And they list the ingredients on that castle, like how much flour they use and how much of everything they use. It's an ungodly, ridiculous amount of ingredients for that.
Yeah, and when you walk into the Grand Floridian, it just smells amazing.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm not even a huge gingerbread fan, but it smells amazing.
Yeah.
So along with the holidays, obviously comes the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. So they have announced it will be running from November 7th to December 31st. The dates in November are the 7th, 10th, 11th, 13th, 14th, 16th, 18th, 20th, 21st, 25th, 26th, 28th, and 30th.
Okay.
In December, it's going to be the 2nd, 4th, 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th, 12th, 14th, 16th, 18th,
Okay,
19th,
we're done.
21.
Okay.
This will be posted on our blog.
I hope so.
So, but this
Head
year,
is spinning right now.
yeah, I know. There's a lot of dates, but we're going to post this on our blog for sure. The party begins at 7 p.m., but ticket holders can enter at 4 p.m. Now, tickets go on sale for guests staying at Disney World Resorts, Walt Disney World in Swan and Dolphin, and Shades of Green on July 16th. Tickets will be available to all other guests starting on July 22nd. Now, as far as ticket pricing goes, it's the usual format. The earlier parties, so the earlier November dates, will be cheaper than the dates leading up to Christmas. There was, from what I saw, a $10 increase from the most expensive ticket from last year to this year. Disney also confirmed that during the holiday season, the Starlight Parade will continue, except at the Very Merry Christmas Party, because they have the Christmas parade. So the Starlight Parade will not be going through the Christmas party.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, well, I was, but if you have anything else to add, I was
No,
just
go ahead. I'm going to move on to something else.
I was just going to interject here and ask, in your opinion, we've seen pretty recently and very close together in proximity of time-wise, both the Halloween parade and the Christmas parade. Which one? Now, Nick is big on Halloween.
I am. It's my favorite holiday.
Which parade did you think was...
I'm going to even go a step further.
Okay.
Halloween is my favorite holiday. Okay, you know that.
I do know
love
that.
watching horror
You should
movies.
see our yard in the...
Yes, we have a very...
No more blow-ups.
Yes. Now, with that being said, the Halloween party, in my opinion, for me, was a one and done.
Okay.
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'm glad I went.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had more fun at the Christmas party, with the exception of the parade. The Boo-to-You parade is amazing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely great.
Yeah.
But overall, as a party, I would rather go to the Christmas party.
Okay. But the parade,
The parade
was fantastic.
The Boo-to-You parade is better than the Christmas parade, in my opinion.
Yeah. I liked a lot those grave diggers,
Grave diggers are cool, yep.
Scratching their shovels on the concrete. And
all the villains.
Yeah.
It's a great parade.
We're really going to love Villains Land when it comes. We're going to love Villains Land when it
I know. We're
finally
love
shows.
It. And, I think what sets the tone for that parade, I think, is so cool, is the Headless Horseman.
Oh, yeah.
He
comes down
way ahead of the parade.
Yeah, like 5-10 minutes before the parade comes.
And he just sets the whole tone.
Yeah.
It's so cool. But that being said,
and you can hear him clopping
you can hear him. And they put horseshoes on
Yep.
them. So, but I would rather do the Christmas party than the Halloween party.
Okay.
Nothing against Halloween. I liked it.
Well, I was generally speaking, as far as like the parades is concerned, because we have another one that we're going to be able to have a ranking on, a personal opinion ranking on that when they do the Starlight Parade.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. And we're going to be there in December again this year. So we're going to try to check out all the gingerbreads, and stuff, because we don't have a whole lot of plans that week. We're just going to kind of go hang out.
We're actually 2-time in Disney, and we're going to go to Universal.
We're going to the park. Don't tell Disney.
That's okay. We're not sponsored by Disney, so we don't care if they know.
But we
still love you, Mickey.
I don't see us being in Orlando and not hitting a Disney park at least one day.
We've already talked about going to at least maybe Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, we'll do something.
We'll be at that resort.
So
we are doing a staycay at Animal Kingdom, but we're just going to visit over to Universal. In any case.
So where were we? Oh, Christmas. Yes, Christmas in Disney. Jollywood Nights has been announced again this year. It's ranging from November 8th through December 22nd.
Please don't read the date.
What?
Are you going to read dates?
I am going to read dates, but it's a lot less.
Oh, boy. Okay, so
it's from November 8th to December 22nd. There are only 13 dates total. So the dates are November 8th, 15th, 17th, 22nd, 24th, 29th, December 1st, 6th, 10th, 13th, 17th, 20th, and 22nd. That's it. That's it for those days. This will be up on our blog as well.
Yeah. So I guess I don't remember them being a lot less in quantity.
Of the Jollywood Nights?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few less. Than
when we went
than Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party?
Yeah, I guess I just didn't pay attention. It's still fun, though.
I thought Jollywood Night, I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
The only thing different this year is you'll be able to start entering at 5:30. The party begins at 7:30. Last year, they didn't let you get in until 6, and the party goes till 12:30 a.m. And again, for Disney World Resort guests, Swan and Dolphin guests, and Shades of Green guests will be able to buy tickets on July 16th, and on July 22nd, tickets will go on sale to the other guests. But yeah, Jollywood Nights, I know last year was...
They can buy tickets in July for the parties.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why. Okay.
Yeah, last year was Jollywood Nights' second year.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a lot of problems the first year.
Right.
I remember watching a lot of vloggers. They just did not have things organized. I think they got it better by the end.
Yeah, well, you learn from your mistakes.
Right. But last year, Joni and I went, it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was seamless.
We had such a good time.
Yeah.
If you have a chance to go to that, I know it's only 5 hours and, it's kind of pricey, but there's a lot to do.
Which one did we go to where we sat in the theater?
Oh, that was Jollywood Nights when the Muppets and Kermit and Miss Piggy came out and Mickey. Yeah. Yep. That's the Beauty and the Beast theater.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. But we did do a lot of rides. We got on a lot of rides.
Yeah, we were able to get a lot of those knocked out.
Yeah, now ice skating.
If you guys haven't picked it up yet, I'm like kind of somewhat directionally challenged. I'm very organized, but Nick has to be my navigator for me a lot, and because I can literally get lost going to the local Mexican store.
Grocery store. There is a Mexican grocery store downtown that we've been to several times, and she still doesn't know how to get there.
And at our old, where we used to live, it was literally, 7-8 blocks away from the house. But
less than a 5-minute drive.
But there were one-ways and this and that, and I could never figure out which street I was supposed to turn down. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. So, in any case, a little tidbit on me.
And at Epcot, the 2025 Epcot Festival of the Holidays begins on November 28th, the day after Thanksgiving, and runs through December 30th. I have one last thing about the holidays. Guests visiting the Walt Disney, this actually started today on July 10th. Disney's running a promotion. You can save up to 20% on hotel rooms at select Disney resorts, and as well have the opportunity to get a $100 dining and shopping card. Mm-hmm. So the shopping card, you have to buy a resort package with at least a 4-day ticket package. The hotels are values, I believe, are 10% discount, moderates are 15% discount, and deluxe are 20% discounts. And these are for Sunday through Thursday from October 12th to November 20th, as well as nights from November 23rd through December 25th. So basically, it starts on October 12th, goes through the Thanksgiving time, pauses during the Thanksgiving time, and then picks up after Thanksgiving.
So when you're saying that you have to book a minimum for
To get the dining card, yes.
okay, does that also qualify for DVC members, or is this
for
just
cash? Yep,
guests?
this is a cash incentive. Yep,
Okay,
a cash stay.
okay,
Unfortunately, DVC we don't get the free dining packages or anything like that because that's for the cost is buried in the cash stay.
Well, there's
somewhere.
there's other discounts here and there for being a DVC member.
Yep,
discounts on snacks and foods and stuff. So okay, well, good.
So if you want to take advantage of that, you can always contact me. I can book that vacation for you. I am an affiliate of Academy Travel. My services are free. Nick.Garcia@Academy Travel, or just go on the Main Street Talk Pod website and click the free quote button, and that'll come right to me. If you're interested, I can hook you up with that deal. That's it for the holiday. I told you the holidays were kicking off. So
with that, is there any monies down on that booking through you? Is it what the 10%, 20%, or
it's the normal deposit, which is $200.
$200?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can payment is due 30 days prior to arrival.
Okay.
Or the payoff amount.
Okay.
So that's it for the holidays. Lots of stuff. There was a lot more detail to go into, but we could have made this a 3-hour show if we were going to be talking about all the details.
And, we're 6 months out from the holiday. We'll have plenty of times
And Disney is ever changing, ever evolving and changing things. So, but for sure, we'll let you know where the gingerbread displays are going to be up.
Yeah.
When they announce that.
Yeah.
And sadly, we're going over to Magic Kingdom, where it was truly the end of an era. On July 6th at 8:42 p.m., the Liberty Bell took its final lap in the rivers of America. It returned to the dock at around 8:59 and was permanently closed after that.
Was it occupied with guests on it?
It was occupied with guests during the day.
I didn't know if they did like a solo, somber kind of.
No, cast members were, and I think this is how it went. They were giving out wristbands for people on the last ride. Like they were dedicated to the last ride. I think that's how it went down. But cast members were definitely giving out wristbands.
Oh, okay.
So a little bit of history on that. Rivers America was present when the Magic Kingdom opened in 1971. The riverboat began operating in 1971, and Tom Sawyer Island opened in 1973. Now, as with every era, if you looked on the My Disney Experience app the following day on July 7th, it was gone from the map.
Updated that quickly.
They updated that quickly. And the one thing when I was looking at the app and saw that the rivers was gone on the app.
It's a big space.
Gee, I never realized on the map how long of a walk it is from the Haunted Mansion to Big Thunder. You can really see it now that the river's gone and it's just green with grass. You're like, oh my.
Yeah.
That's a long walk.
Yeah. It's a big area that's no longer filled in.
When Cars Land comes in that area, walking from Haunted Mansion to Big Thunder is going to be if you can walk through Cars Land, which it looks like you will be able to, it's going to save a ton of time.
Oh, they have to be able to let you through there. There's always kind of shortcuts and things like that.
But yeah, that walk just looks long. I guess you don't realize it because you're walking by the.
Well, there's always
it's a big
something
horseshoe.
There's always something to do, something to look at. You can stop here and grab a snack. You can stop here on this ride, or
Because I don't know if this is Magic. I'm gonna put it in Magic Kingdom. I'm gonna group this with Magic Kingdom. But beginning on July 17th, both Disney World and Disneyland will debut an updated final scene in It's a Small World. This is featuring a brand new verse written by the late Richard Sherman, of course, of the Sherman Brothers, who wrote a lot of Disney's music.
Yep.
So the Sherman Brothers wrote the original song in 1963, and he penned this final verse as a personal parting gift to Disney before his passing, according to his son. The new lyrics reflect the attraction's enduring message of unity and shared humanity. Do you want to hear the verse?
Yeah.
Now imagine this in the It's a Small World tune. Mother Earth unites us in heart and mind, and the love we give makes us humankind. To our vast, wondrous land, when we stand hand in hand, it's a small world after all. Mm-hmm. And gives you goosebumps.
It sure does. Wow.
So that is it for the news this week. Like I said, this is Thursday, so
there's still a lot for being a couple days
holidays,
short.
This show would have been, had the holidays not been announced, this would have been a 10-minute show.
No, it wouldn't have, because I got some stuff.
I know. But the holidays,
I don't know if I got that much stuff, but I got some stuff.
the holidays, that was a lot.
Yeah. Well, and we will definitely get those dates put up there that's a little easier to follow along. And
You didn't, if you were trying to write that down when I was talking, I apologize. It will be up on our blog.
My head was spinning. I was just
MainStreetTalkPod.com.
That's right.
Just, I'll put those up on the blog. So I think we should get on to our week 3 winner.
Okay.
Brenda won last week.
Yeah.
So I think it's time, before we get into the rest of our show. We always do it after the news, so even though it was a short news segment, why not?
Okay.
So
I got to find my little ticker here. Okay.
Joni's got the wheel. I got the list. So whenever she is ready.
I am ready. I got
everybody's
everything
assigned
ready.
a number. So if your number is picked, good luck to you.
Count me down.
Go ahead.
Okay, here we are.
It's spinning. It's spinning. Spinning, spinning, spinning.
Number 31.
31. Allie.
Allie.
ALLY. And Allie has the word Steelers in her email address. Must be Steelers fan.
Mm-hmm.
So, Allie, if you have the word Steelers in your email address, congratulations. You are this week's winner of the official Disney World Growth Chart poster. And don't worry, you're still eligible for that $50 gift card. You are just not eligible for any more posters. So congratulations, Allie.
Yeah, congratulations.
We will be emailing you midweek. Make sure you check your spam folder or promotion folder. We will email you to get your address so we can get that sent out to you.
Yeah.
And so everybody, make sure you tell your friends and family to subscribe at MainStreetTalkPod.com to get in on this contest. This is week 3 of 8, so we're almost halfway there.
Yeah.
And then the big $50 gift card after that on August 25th.
Congratulations, Allie.
We're going to move on to Spotlight on Attraction. So we finished Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland's done.
Yes.
We're going to move on to Fantasyland. And I know, Storybook Circus is part of Fantasyland, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say differently. But we're going to head over to one of the most iconic attractions at Walt Disney World. Not, the most thrilling, obviously, but one of the most iconic, and that would be...
Well, everybody knows this one.
Yeah. You see it in pictures almost every time you see a Disney World commercial on TV. Not every time, but I bet, at least 75% of the time you see this ride.
Yeah.
And it's Dumbo the Flying Elephant.
Dumbo the Flying Elephant. We just watched this.
We did just
We
watch
just
this
watched
movie
this the other day with our granddaughter.
I had not seen Dumbo since I've been a child.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No, I haven't.
I watch Disney movies way more often than you do.
I have not seen it since I've been a child.
And I am the type of person that if a movie, doesn't even have to be a Disney, if a movie is started, I finish it. I am glued to it. And Nick knows this. And if I get up to go get a snack or use the restroom, he pauses it for me. It doesn't matter if it's a child's movie or what. And I'm into it.
If I don't pause it, I hear from the other room, are you not going to pause that?
Or you have to back it up.
I got to rewind it. You know what? I'm glad you mentioned we watched Dumbo the other day because, like I said, so I have not seen it since I was a kid, but something that I found myself realizing watching it as an adult, the gossipy old elephant ladies used to make me sad when I was a kid. Now I'm an adult, they just made me angry. The elephants.
I'm sure a lot of
fun
people.
Of Dumbo.
I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that's how some of their family members are.
Well, I know. I thought that was just not a sign of maturing, but just a difference when your eyes as a kid and your eyes as an adult.
Yeah, but that's okay. Your Dumbo flies in the end, and his mom's treated like a queen. So
the movie's the same. Yeah,
and the cute scene at the end. Dumbo gets his revenge on these gossipy women, on these gossipy girl elephants.
What do you got for Dumbo over there?
Oh, you want me to do it? Okay.
Yeah, why don't you start out with Dumbo because Joni has all the rides categorized and.
Okay. So Dumbo the Flying Elephant, obviously, as Nick had said, is in Fantasyland. And this ride is a slow spinning ride where you soar high in the sky and see an elephant fly on a whimsical flight aboard Dumbo. There are no height requirements. You have 2 riders per gondola or per elephant. The seating has a little bit of a special arrangement. You want to have the smaller rider sitting on the inside, because as it fans out, the weight is going to be pushed to the outer, so that no littles get squished. This one is currently a Tier 2 multi-pass, and you must be able to transfer from an electric vehicle and or wheelchair. There's no action photo. The ride duration is about 1.5 minutes, and this is an opening day attraction in Walt Disney World of October 1st, 1971.
You have a photo of me in Dumbo, don't you?
I do.
I think we should post that on our website or Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah, they have outside the ride. They have a little platform or stage kind of thing that you can go up, and they have
a Dumbo.
They have one up there that you can sit in and get a photo shoot. And I think, if I remember right, it's got like a tent or something behind it, something circusy behind it.
Yeah, it's got something.
Yeah, I'll find it.
So their website. It's funny because on my website here, I have all my tabs pulled up that I need to talk about. And Dumbo on the Disney website, it's an actual video of Dumbo spinning. So I've been watching this for the last 10 minutes. On the website, it says Dumbo the Flying Elephant. Soar high in the sky and see an elephant fly. An airborne adventure based on the 1941 Disney animated masterpiece Dumbo. This classic attraction lets you hop atop everybody's favorite circus elephant as he discovers he can fly. Dumbo's faithful friend, Timothy Q. Mouse, helps keep you aloft with his magic feather. As the jubilant organ melody begins, lift off for a graceful cruise around and around and around Storybook Circus. Fly high or stay low. You can adjust your altitude during the flight.
Yeah.
So you can soar high.
Yep.
Or swoop low.
That's right.
So that's what the Disney website says.
Yeah, it does have those little gears in there.
Basically, it's like, there's Dumbo.
Carpets,
and there was Triceratops spins.
Yeah.
And you can throw Astro Orbiter in there. But the idea for the original Dumbo ride was developed in the 50s for Disneyland in California. Mm-hmm. The original version opened shortly after Disneyland's grand opening, and it quickly became a fan favorite. So the first Dumbo the Flying Elephant ride at Magic Kingdom looked very similar to Disneyland's. 10 elephant rides, vehicles circling around a central hub. This says it was located in Fantasyland near Cinderella's castle, and for decades it was one of the most popular family rides in the park. But it was such a low capacity ride, there's only 10 elephants and 2 people per elephant, that the long lines, the long waits was getting people irritated, and the queue was completely outdoors. So in 2012, they did the makeover. Disney didn't just update Dumbo, they completely reimagined it. They moved the ride to a new area in Storybook Circus, added a second Dumbo spinner, so now 2 rides could operate side by side, and they introduced an indoor air-conditioned interactive queue, designed like a big top circus where kids can play.
Yeah, it's cute. I think that was probably a very, very wise idea. Like, not even only just introducing the second vehicles, but just moving it away from the castle.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think that sounded like it would have been a very prime spot for it. I think it's perfect right where it's at.
Yeah, I'm sure. Magic Kingdom looked a lot different back then too. But yeah, I think it's I think adding the second one's huge because it's not a high moving
right,
a high capacity ride,
right.
So,
but I mean, it is only a 1.5-minute ride.
Is that a minute and a half?
1.5-minute duration, yeah. But yeah, I liked it. It's that they put the 2 together in it, and the shade having that tent style is nice as well.
Especially in that Florida heat for sure. So it's a classic.
Yeah.
If you've never done it because you're like, I'm not going to do Dumbo, I think you should do it.
So here's my opinion.
To do it.
If me personally, if I had to pick one of the spin rides, if I was going to do Dumbo, Aladdin, or the Triceratops
Let's
spin.
leave out Orbiter because Orbiter's a little different.
Orbiter, I think, goes a little bit faster.
Yeah.
These three will, provided, let's just say, the Triceratops spin was still there.
Yep.
My number 1 pick would be Dumbo.
Is it?
Yep. Only because it's an older,
like the classic nostalgia thing?
I think a child may pick something different, but me growing up with Dumbo and, those kinds of older movies, Aladdin wasn't out when I was a kid. So I didn't grow up on that. My kids did. But I think I'm more prone to picking the Dumbo over because it's iconic.
I would pick Dumbo too, but for different reasons.
Okay.
I think Aladdin, there's not a lot of views with Aladdin. It's kind of, there's just not a lot of views with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think out of the spinner rides, Dumbo has the best views.
Mm.
That's why. I don't know. Tron's right there. The castle's not far.
Yeah.
So that's why I would choose Dumbo.
Well, Aladdin would be my second.
I think I would agree with that.
But then
I
again,
like Aladdin.
I used to sit and watch Aladdin with the kids. Mm-hmm. So, and the Triceratops is just,
it's a dinosaur Dumbo.
It's cute, but they're dinosaurs.
Dinosaur Dumbos.
Never really got into dinosaurs. Although that was a cute area. I never did go into the dino dig, but.
Oh, no, we never did. We never made it in there. We should have.
That was a hot land over there.
Oh, God. That
was almost as hot as Toy Story Land.
Toy Story, yeah. Toy Story Land ain't. I'll put that heat up against anybody.
Waiting in line for the meet and greet. And everybody had umbrellas.
That's a hot land. Yes. I don't know what it is about Toy Story Land. I don't know if there's just not a lot of airflow through there.
I don't know, but it's brutal.
It's hot. And people say Animal Kingdom's the hottest park.
It's the most humid, but it has all that foliage, but it's the most humid because it has all the plant life.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, but I don't know. I put Toy Story Land up there.
Yeah, me too.
That's it for our spotlight on attraction. Dumbo. If you've never done it, if you think you're too cool for Dumbo, go do it. Just experience it. Yeah. You'll have fun. So we're going to go over to Joni with her first appearance series.
We're going to shift gears here? Okay.
We're going to shift gears.
So I think how I'm going to be approaching this, I'm going to try my best to keep it in a first appearance chronological order. With that being said, last week we talked about Snow White. This week, we're going to do Cinderella.
I like Cinderella.
And Cinderella, at the time of her first appearance, which was February 15th, 1950, her age was 19. This movie is 1 hour, 16 minutes. And its creator is Charles, and I'm going to slaughter this name, Perrault. He was the writer in 1967. Mark Davis, an animator. Eric Lawson, Les Clark, and Walt Disney are in there as well, helping with that. So this movie is based on the story of Cinderella by Charles Perrault. And I actually was able to find the lyrics for the original opening of Cinderella. We're not going to play them. I'm not going to sing them, but we're not going to play them because we don't want to do any copyright kind of stuff. But I will read what they say.
So this is how the movie starts?
Yes,
with this,
like
with
when
this
they're
song?
going through like the opening credits and things like that. This is playing.
Okay.
And so if you are interested in how the actual melody goes,
watch the movie.
Go look it up or whatever. But it says the opening lyrics of the 1950 Disney animated film for Cinderella are: Cinderella, you're as lovely as your name. Cinderella, you're a sunset in a frame. Though you're dressed in rags, you wear an air of queenly grace. Anyone can see a throne would be your proper place. Cinderella, if you give your heart a chance, it will lead you to the kingdom of romance. There you'll see your dreams unfold. Cinderella, Cinderella, in the sweetest story ever told. And so that part of the song is supposed to emphasize hope and romantic possibilities that lie ahead for Cinderella. So
it's a foreshadowing.
Yeah. So anyway, her occupation in this is she's a scullery maid. Her mother and father are both deceased, so she's raised by her stepmother. And she has two not so nice stepsisters. They are Anastasia and Drizella. Her spouse, if you would, is Prince Charming. And she's French. And her sidekicks, I love that I get to say their sidekicks, are the mice, primarily Jack and Gus. She has a fairy godmother and her animal friends, including the dog Bruno. And I have to mention her anti-sidekick is the stepmother and the stepsister's cat, who is a very, very naughty boy. Was originally nominated for 3 Academy Awards, and it won a Golden Bear at the Berlin International Film Festival. In 2018, Cinderella was selected for preservation in the U.S. National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant.
Really? I didn't know that.
Her traits are that she's kind, caring, and hopeful. And there were several movies that followed after this original, which are, I don't know if I should go. I'm not going to go into those, but I just want to make a mention to them. Cinderella 2 is called Dreams Come True, and that's a 2002. Cinderella 3, A Twist in Time, 2007. And then there was the latest one, Cinderella, and that was a live action that was in 2015.
I remember that. I've seen that one.
Yeah. You have?
Yep.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. I think we went to a movie and watched it in Chicago. I'm pretty sure.
Huh. I don't remember, but I am shocked.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what I've got on Cinderella.
I like Cinderella.
Yeah.
And of course, the Cinderella Castle at Magic Kingdom,
Yeah.
named after Cinderella. Well, thanks, Joni. That was interesting.
You're welcome.
So we're going to get on to our tip or trick.
Okay.
This tip or trick is I completely did a 180 on this. I was very anti this thing, and now I'm very pro this thing. So what I'm talking about is the fuel rod. A fuel rod is a portable phone charger that it's about what? It's about the size of, let's say, a pack of gum or something. I don't know.
Is it maybe like a size D battery or a C battery?
It's about as thick as a C battery, probably 2 C batteries stacked on top of each other, maybe a little bit smaller. That's a good reference. So they're phone chargers. Now, these things are not going to charge your phone from, I think if you're at 50%, it might get you to 90 or something, maybe 100 from 50%, depending on your phone.
And how the usage, the number.
Right, depending on the usage. But the good thing about fuel rods is every park and a lot of resorts have swap stations. So when you do charge your phone and you need a new fuel rod, you go to the park, there's kiosks there, you put it in, and it spits you out a fully charged fuel rod. And for this service, it is free. So you swap a dead one for a fully charged one. Now, you can buy these on Amazon. I recommend doing that because they're more expensive at the Disney parks, but you can find them on Amazon. Now, when I say I was very anti-fuel rod, I used to be because they're not going to charge your phone from 0 to 100. That's not what they're meant to do. They're meant to get you through until you can get to another station and swap it. I used to use an Anchor. Actually this one sitting right here. They're
big and bulky. They're heavy.
Big and bulky. They're not.
And that is like maybe it's a little bit larger than longer than a deck of cards size.
Oh yeah, it's bigger than a deck of cards. Maybe 2 deck of cards.
But maybe they have smaller ones. I don't know.
No, they do. But the good thing about this one is this will power your phone. I could probably charge my phone 3 times from 0% with this.
Right.
The bad thing about it is carrying around Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
They're big and they're bulky.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like carrying a backpack anymore. I carry, a small fanny
shoulder
pack,
bag or whatever.
over my torso. So the fuel rods are great for that. They're small. And like I said, if you can swap them at Disney World at many kiosks there. So that's our tip, is to get the fuel rods. I know people don't like them for the fact they don't charge your phone all the way. I get that, but the big ones are not as convenient.
So on these fuel rods, when you get one, when you get one from a machine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, firstly, do you know the cost if you were to just buy one outright at a machine?
I don't know the cost. I know they're more expensive than you would order them on Amazon.
Okay. Secondly, do you know, so when you swap it out, what is the rate? If you're
free.
It's free.
100%
It's a free swap
free.
out.
Absolutely free.
Okay.
You put your old one in, a new one spits out. But the new one that spits out will not have cords. When you originally buy it, the fuel rod comes with any kind of attachment you need for any kind of phone. Keep them.
You need them.
So when you do swap it out, it will not. It'll just come with the rod itself.
Okay.
So like I said, I was against it, and I bought one for our trip. We went last August just to see, what the difference was. And honestly, I prefer the fuel rod now. It's much more convenient. Fits in your pocket.
Okay. Well, I have found a little bit of extra news. Don't hold me to this if it's a few dollars, give or take. But I did find that a fuel rod portable phone charging system costs $38 at Walt Disney World kiosk. This includes a fully charged fuel rod, but this one says it has the necessary adapter cables.
If you buy them brand new.
Right. Okay. So If somebody doesn't have anything to swap out, their phone dies, they need
They can buy
something.
one at fuel rod
You
station.
can buy a fuel rod at a kiosk, get the cords for $38.
Yep. It'll come in a plastic case.
Okay. You can also purchase fuel rods online, as Nick was saying, for a lower price before the trip. So it's a single fuel rod. It doesn't really, I'm not finding where it says about how long it charges.
Well, every phone's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it charged my phone. I have a Samsung 22 Plus, S22 Plus. I think it charged my phone about 45% to 50%, which was fine because it got me through the day.
Okay. So another little thing, because I know there's many different types of phones and outlets and chargers and whatnot, and people have got, boxes or C's or whatever. This initial purchase includes a fully charged fuel rod, a USB-C to a USB-C cable, a USB micro adapter, and a USB-C to Apple Lightning cable.
Yep. It comes anything you would need.
So
it's in there.
Yeah. And you know what? And even if you don't have that for your phone, I would maybe keep it anyway, because you never know. Like, these are good for, if your spouse or a friend or a family member has a different style of phone than you do.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, you talking about the cords? Yeah, for sure.
I mean, even if it's not a cord that fits, I mean, I do. I'm trying to, try to be helpful to others.
We took ours on our cruise ship last year.
Yeah.
That's how, obviously there's not anywhere to swap it on a cruise ship, but we charged them every night.
Yeah.
Or I charged mine every night.
Yeah.
So they are rechargeable. So, you don't have to swap it. You can recharge it.
Yeah.
But I think, So I'm actually going to put that up on the blog too. I'll have links to purchase fuel rods because, like I said.
Where are you going to do your purchase link through?
I'll do it on the website, on a blog.
I mean, but which
through
retailer?
Amazon.
Through Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know offhand how much it is on Amazon?
I don't. I think...
was it a specific brand?
I looked today, but today is still Prime Day.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not real accurate. I think there was a 3-pack for...
Yeah, by the time this airs, it'll be all Prime Day.
It was either 2 or a 3-pack for $60, I want to say.
That's good, because if one at Magic Kingdom or within the... Is it just Magic Kingdom that has them, or do other parks have them? Every park's got them.
Yeah, in a lot of resorts.
Okay, and are $38.
I didn't know the price, but
So if you're getting 2 for $60... You're saving right there.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will have links for that.
And if I remember right, they do come in it's not waterproof, but it's water resistant. I mean, you can't jump in a pool with it in your pocket.
No.
But if you go on a water ride,
oh yeah, they'll be safe.
It'll be
They come in a plastic case, for lack of a better word, that snaps. You can snap everything in there, and all your cords fit in there and everything.
Okay.
Very tightly.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they fit in there.
Yeah. So it'll at least not get damaged by any water if you go on Tiana's and decide to sit in the front. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't throw it in a bathtub full of water. But yeah.
No. Well, if I could just say one more thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to kind of back it up a little bit. I know we finished Tomorrowland, but I just want to make a mention of characters that can be seen over in Tomorrowland. And you can often meet Stitch near Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin exit courtyard.
Stitch hangs out over there.
Yeah. Yep. So there's a stage back there. I've not known of him to come off of the stage for photos, but he will photobomb you if he sees you, because he's done that to us.
He'll get in your picture.
Yeah. And then he may also appear in the Friends Cavalcade, so you can see him there. And another space that he can be just found roaming around.
He is known to roam around.
He is known to roam. So we can look for him either nearby the stage, at the exit of Buzz Lightyear's spin.
Yeah, in that area.
And just kind of walking around. So I just wanted to make a mention before we closed out Tomorrowland.
All right. There you go. Tomorrowland is closed.
Okay.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's show. Make sure you visit our website, mainstreettalkpod.com. You can follow us on Facebook. You can join our Facebook group, which is Disney World Tips and Talk. You can follow our Instagram page. All these links are down in the show notes. And if you want a free vacation quote, that's at mainstreettalkpod.com. You can email me at nick.garcia@Academy Travel. Get your quote there as well. And we are an affiliate of the Magic Candle Company. Bring the theme park sense home with you. The link is on the website and in the show notes. So that's going to do it for this week. Like I said, if there's any news that breaks over the weekend, we will include it in on next week's show because we are recording early. So until then, we will talk to you real soon.
Bye, everybody.